Hi guys, welcome back to another Matchbox Garage video. I'm Rob, and today I shall be attempting, well, not to take this one from shabby actually to shiny. This one is a brand new casting. This is a majorette Subaru Impreza WRX STI. This is a commission for Hussain, and actually Hussain, who is from Saudi Arabia, he sent us an unboxing a couple of months ago now, I think it was, and within there this Subaru Impreza and some pictures which I'll show you towards the end of this video. But yeah, he has his own car. It's a beautiful Subaru Impreza WRX in blue, and he said, you know, I'm looking to change the wheels out, obviously get those kind of Subaru gold ones, and he wanted a car that will actually look like his own for an architectural model that he was working on. So yeah, really excited to do this one today. But we're going to start by drilling down the centre of the post. It's just one on this car. Remove the flange and tap that hole. Please do. Remember to lubricate the end of your piece. You do not want to snap it. But here it is, the hooligan car, the Subaru Impreza. I've owned one, a wagon. It was a classic model, probably around, if I can remember rightly, as an early 2000 shape it was. But you know, the sound of a Subaru Impreza, that boxer engine, I don't think there's anything else like it. But yeah, this is a majorette model, opening doors there. Nice bit of detail actually on the inside, and with a white base, a little bit difficult to really try and read what's underneath here. But I think you can just about see majorette, made in Thailand, Subaru WRX STI. Now Hussain's car, he has the WRX, but I think there's only a couple of minor differences with the STI that's under the skin. Certainly from the outside here, it looks identical. But yeah, you can see there the rivet on the rear and the front end of the casting there. The base at least is held in by those front grills. Lovely detail on this casting. And the majorettes, I've mentioned it before, I really like the way that they put them together, and this suspension piece I think is really good. You know, you don't need to drill anything out or bend anything back, just pop those kind of suspension piece off there, and those wheels will be going into the parts bin. Now you can see the trouble that I'm having taking this thing apart. Imagine how difficult it is once it's all painted up, trying to put this thing back together again. Not fun. We certainly got there in the end. But yeah, struggling here on camera. What I'll do off camera, get my eyes real close to it, figure out what I need to do. The last thing I want to do is break anything. So eventually we get it apart. We've got the interior here, lovely bit of detail. Look at that dashboard with all the bits and pieces. We'll detail that out later on. The window section here, nicely tinted, just like Hussain's real car. A little retaining piece for the doors. And then yeah, here's the main casting. Good quality on this one. But let's get these into the foot-long hot dog jar, and we'll cover the casting in boiling water. And in comes a tablespoon of caustic soda. And in fact, being a brand new casting, I opted for 2 tablespoons today. But leaving that to one side, we're going to go with the matte black for the base here. And there we are, plenty of coverage on that base, and that dries beautifully. And we have the window section here. Like I say, it's brand new, but of course we'll give it the pledge, revive it, floor polish solution treatment. And then after the main casting here, with that 2 tablespoons of caustic soda, I think you'll find that just about to say all the paint. I do remember now, there was a tiny piece on that rear spoiler and a good amount there on the roof section. But after I had removed that, as you can see here, it looks beautiful, lovely polished. And we're going with the matte black primer by Viejo. And I'll tell you a secret, this is the first time that I've done it, and as you can see, not very well in frame there. I eventually painted this car 4 times. After painting it for the 3rd time, I took a little bit of a break, probably about a week or so, and then come back, hit it up for the 4th time, and it's perfect now. But yeah, there's the primer there, nice and dry, and we're using enamel blue, which is of course as close as I can get for the original colour of the car. You'll notice here quite a lot of overspray into my camera. The filter was really blocked, and shortly after this I did replace the filter, and it's certainly much better today. So there you are, there was the first attempt, but like I say, a week later, 4 attempts, and we eventually see ourselves here. But this is Hussain. He, in the unboxing video some time ago, and I'll link it down in the description below if you haven't seen it already, but these are some places that he'd been with his car. Really jealous. There you go, look, even the Bahrain Formula 1 track there. Unfortunately, due to coronavirus, the Formula 1 or all sport is out, so hey, hopefully these videos will entertain you whilst we're all stuck in our homes. But anyway, I wanted to show you some of the little details here that I've put into these individual pieces before putting it together. You'll see there's a little red stripe on that dash, and you know, consider the size of my fingers. There's a blue kind of home button there, and actually there's some red buttons on the dash. We picked out a set of wheels that I think are not necessarily on the car at the moment, Hussain's car at the moment, but what he wants to put on his car. Of chromed out the exhaust tips there, and then you'll see kind of come back in with black on the insides of those exhaust tips, and then around front again, looking at the picture kind of referring to his car, just to try and mimic as close as I can. And then you'll see the little Subaru badge here, painted in blue. And then, you know, again, consider the size of my thumbnail there, trying to detail out the Subaru badge with a pin. It's very difficult, but I think I've done alright. And we've got the window section there. One of the doors, of course, painted individually and separate from the main casting. You'll see the chrome there for the rear view mirror, and then detailing the inside of the door so that it matches the interior. And then yeah, here's the main casting. So again, referring to the picture of his car, you can see there on the bonnet or the hood, there's like a scoop. Probably best seen on that picture. So just try to paint in the scoop section there. And then coming around the back, obviously you can clearly see painting in the rear lights. And on the casting it's just red. So after that had dried, I come in a day later just to try and paint in the white section there on those rear lights, which is kind of freehand guess, but I think it's pretty good. And of course the number plate, and then again that rear badge, just trying to put in the Subaru little stars there in their emblem. But anyway, a little reminder of what she looked like. And we've got it all together. This is the result. So of course you can see now those wheels in place, multi-spoke with that kind of gold colour against the blue Subaru. And then coming around the back, of course you got the black rear splitter now with those exhaust tips and those light details, and really happy with this one. Putting quite a lot of time and attention to all the small details to try and get it as close as I can to the real thing. And I do hope you like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate everybody that does that. But anyway, let me take this opportunity to thank my patrons, including Hussain, who himself is a patron. I hope you like it, mate, and I'll get it in the post to you soon. And for everybody watching, you know, keep safe, keep washing those hands. I hope you, your friends, your families, your colleagues are safe with this coronavirus. It's scary at the moment, but we'll get through it together. I'll see you soon, guys.